Cam Cates waves the green flag, and we head down into turn number 1.
Mason Silva will take a half a car length advantage over David Bernier. You stretch that out for the moment with Martin and Satterlund stacked up double wide behind them into 3 and 4. Silva and Bernier wheel to wheel off the 4th corner. Mason Silva will lead at lap 1.
Barely over the stripe. Bernier out front by 59 thousandths of a second, but Silva having a great run on the inside, hanging tight as they roll down into turn number 3. Bernier with the run into the corner takes over the lead. Behind them, they're still side by side. Carl Satterlund and Ayla Martin. Ayla down on the inside, trying to hold on down low. Gets the edge, takes over that 3rd spot.
Meanwhile, up front, Bernier using the outside groove to take the lead on Silva into another atmosphere. Pulls out by now a 1/3 of a car length. Silva, though, not giving anything on the edge. They're now door handle to door handle. Martin overtaking Satterlund for the 3rd position down the back straightaway.
Down into 3 and 4, and Mason Silva continues to hound that inside lane as they come off of 4 down to the stripe. This time Silva will hold the top spot down into turn number 1. Just ran his fastest lap of the race as he takes over the lead. Bernier settles in for 2nd, and watch for him try to make a crossover move and look to the inside off of 4, and there it is.
Off of 4 they come to the start finish. We are at lap number 5, and David Bernier will cross over and regain his lead back from Mason Silva. Great duel going on at the top of the field between the 30 and the 31 as such, and the more back of the field between the 91 of Martin and the 22 of Carl Satterlund. And Satterlund, speaking of which, will go around in turn 4. Caution flag waves, and we are slowed up for the first time tonight.
As Satterlund trying to keep pace with Ayla Martin has the
back. Cam will give them the green flag. And we are back underway. Looks a good restart. Bernier and Silva, your leaders, even off of 1 and into 2, and
not a good start, so they're going to call this back. We'll see what happens this time. Bernier on the inside, Silva on the outside. This time it's a good, even start as they come off of turn number 4 down to the stripe and into 1. Bernier edges out. Look at Ayla Martin trying to squeeze in down to the inside. Just can't get there before that hole shuts.
Into 3 and 4 they will come, and Bernier has Silva out by about a car length, and he'll keep it as they cross the stripe at lap number 7. Martin has about 2 car lengths on C.J. Satterlund for the 3rd position, but Silva still running that inside lane all over the back bumper of Bernier. Cross flags out next time by.
Nose to tail through turns 3 and 4. We've hit lap number 8. The cross flags are out for the field. David Bernier sets the pace. Mason Silva sits in 2nd. They've broken away from the battle for 3rd. Ayla Martin and Carl Satterlund. Carl taking a look to the outside down the backstretch, trying to get the run to the outside.
Not there quite yet. Martin able to get a good grip on the inside lane. Satterlund got a little too high up the racetrack. Bernier has opened up a 3-car length advantage over Silva into 3 and 4. But the 91 of Martin, the 22 of Satterlund still fighting in the back. We are at 5 laps to go.
Off the corner they come, and here comes Satterlund to the outside as Martin continues to work that bottom lane. Down into 3 and 4 they go. Satterlund up top, down the backstretch, battle for 3rd, down into 3 and 4.
Meanwhile, in front of the field, Bernier has opened up a 5-car length advantage over the 31 of Mason Silva. 2 drivers staying consistent with consecutive podium finishes. Martin and Satterlund now wheel to wheel. Martin opens this one up by about a car length into 3 and 4. She will keep it with 12 laps on the board. Bernier takes the field into 2, and Satterlund spins for the 2nd time. That'll bring out the 2nd yellow.
So 2nd time the back end is snapped out from Satterlund as he worked that car hard off the corners. And that's going to slow us up with just 3 laps remaining in this INEX Nationals qualifier
of her career. So congratulations to her on that. We are at 3 laps to go. Green flag being shown, and David Bernier and Mason Silva take a nice even restart in a 1 and 2. Martin right up behind them, but now the 30 and the 31 start to pull away. They're separated by about 5 car lengths from Martin. Twin sticks are up 2 to go.
Off the corner they come, and it is still Bernier setting the pace down into turn number 1 with Mason Silva on his tail. They come down the back straightaway, bumper to bumper into turn number 3. Silva trying to find a little bit more underneath the hood of that number 31 as the white flag flies in the air.
Bernier takes his car length advantage into 1 and 2. Martin behind by just about half a straightaway. Bernier still has 2 car lengths on Silva as they head into 3 and 4. Silva trying to creep up on David Bernier. He is going to run out of time. David Bernier picks up win number 3 in 2024. Mason Silva and Ayla Martin round out the podium. Another podium finish for Mason Silva, the first career podium finish for Ayla Martin. But David Bernier, really tight racing between you and Mason, but you were not giving him anything on that inside lane.
Yeah, the car was tight, so like on turn 3, he was trying to bring me up sometimes, but I was just walking the bottom and just going.
This is your 3rd win in 2024, and you have yourself a place at the INX Nationals in your first full year of racing. That's something to be very, very proud of.
Yeah, I'm surprised I got here as a rookie. I'm not a rookie, but I'm new. I'm here, and I'm kicking butt.
I know there's a lot of people you want to thank.
I want to thank McDonald Industries, Greco Ford, Nest Security. I'd like to thank Glenn Shawatsky, Chris Dumont, my dad, my mom, and my grandpa Bob, my grandmother, and Phil, and everyone that's been here today to watch me.
All right, David Bernier back in victory lane for the 3rd. It was a great race, a great battle between you and David, and this car continues to be fast.
Yeah, it's all about consistency, just really fast car, just had nothing for David tonight.
I know there's a lot of people that go in this car that you want to thank.
Yeah, first of all, I got to thank Kyle Casper for the setup, Rich Helger Racing for bringing out the car every week, Rich Helger, All-American Seakonk and Dumpsters, my mom and dad for bringing me up every week, my grandma and grandpa always being there for me, and my partner Mahoney Family Racing, Northeast Paving, A&B Excavation and Concrete, Sharp Improvements, Sid's View, Cerise's Automotive, and all the fans for coming out tonight.
All right, Mason Silva picking up a solid 2nd place. And Ayla Martin. Don't say oh no. You've been waiting for this for a long time. Congratulations, Ayla. Your first podium. How does that feel?
Good.
It's all right. Short and sweet. Hey, car was consistent. Car looked really fast. You and Carl had a really great battle for 3rd. You weren't giving him anything, it looked like, inside or outside.
Yeah.
We'll work on this. It's okay. Your first shout-outs. You've been practicing this. I know you have. You can do it. Take your time.
Tech Mechanical, Arnett Motors, East Coast Towing Recovery, Lindsay Wakefield Photographs, and Viper Graphics. Joey Wakefield, my dad, my mom, my grandma, and my
It shut off. Perfect. Ayla Martin with her first career podium finish. Mason Silva.